Hey everybody, welcome to week 5. Hope you're all having a good day. I think Psalm 23 is one of the better passages in the Bible about speaking of God and who he is to us. It provides a variety of different roles and qualities that God fills for us. The psalm starts off by giving us one of his many roles in his main big one, that being a shepherd for the people who wish to follow him. He is someone who lovingly protects and provides for his people, much like a shepherd would. With that role as a shepherd, he is also our provider, and the quote, "He refreshes my soul," reinforces this. David is proclaiming that through following God's words, he is led to the right path with all that God provides, and his soul is refreshed through him. Psalm 23 is home to one of the most famous quotes throughout the Bible that the majority of people already know, which is, "Even though I walk through the valley of shadow and death, I will fear no evil." This quote really exemplifies God's role as the utmost protector of his people. David saying that even as he walks through the darkest valley, he fears no evil, really shows his faith in God as the protector of the people. It shows that him being the almighty protector against evil is one of God's main roles. Psalm 23 also states God comforts those in need, especially when they are in the presence of evil. The quote, "Your rod and your staff, they comfort me," really exemplifies this point. From this point, I believe that we can know that whenever we are in need of comforting and help, we can always look to God for help and assistance and know that he will comfort us. He will also prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, leading even more to the fact that Psalm says that God will always comfort you before evil, and if you are in ever need of comfort, he will always be willing to hear us out and help in our time of need. A lot of these roles and qualities are also reflected in Jesus. John 10 is quite literally called the Good Shepherd and his sheep, which straight off the bat reflects one of the qualities that I found within God in Psalm 23. Within the same verse of John 10, Jesus states that he's the Good Shepherd, and the Good Shepherd lays down his life for his sheep. Jesus is willing to protect us with his life and die for our sins, leading to him having the role and quality of the ultimate protector and shepherd in my eyes. He brings the peace that transcends circumstances, which leads to him protecting and comforting us in our ultimate times of need. The two parameters of figural reading help show the validity of Psalm 23 by showing that there is a clear relationship between what Psalm 23 said about God and what Jesus had brought forth into our world in the New Testament. In Psalm 23, God is depicted as a shepherd, and Jesus fits that role perfectly, even leading to the ultimate offering and laying down his life for his sheep, the people. He adds sacrificial love on top of the comfort he had already brought, so in that way, in my opinion, he practically surpasses what Psalm 23 had promised of God. He laid down his life to help us while we are in the valley of shadow and death and in the presence of our enemies. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you all have a good rest of your day.